that I had rented a space and for my business, and I had also rented an apartment. So I had those two things that I was having to show up and have income for. And here was the thing is it came to this point where I was like, wow, after I pay these next rent checks on both my living situation and my working environment, I don't know where the money's coming from. And that I really surrendered to this. And I really felt a lot of shame and glee. And then I heard that very gentle inner voice speak within me. And she was basically like, you know what? Why don't you go take a nap? And I was so exhausted at that point. And so I was like, okay, I'll do it. And during this nap, I had the most amazing lucid dream. I was in this high hurdles race, and I needed to complete the race in order to cross the finish line. And here's the thing, every time I would try to run to the hurdle, I would either fall or crash or I would stop right before it. I finally decided to, okay, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to go over it. And I did, and I fell really badly. And then I became very aware as I was watching the dream and then also being in the dream that I had a choice as that character to either stay on the ground and be beaten up and bloodied and feel defeated, or to get back up and do my very best. And that the only way I was going to cross that finish line and see what was on the other side is if I was willing to run an imperfect race.
Wow.
And that is what led me to cross the finish line and then have the most amazing of experiences that brought me into a decision to not give up. Then I woke up and I was like, why was I shown that? And so I started writing about the dream. And then I just started like free associating basically. And rather than focus on what's not working for me right now, which is my business, and that I've tried everything to make it go, I've tried everything to force it, maybe I could just release it and take my attention elsewhere to what I did have a decision over. So I decided to create this project that I called 32 Favors, which is because the longest day of any month is 31 days. And I was committing to do it one day beyond that because I thought that maybe that would inspire the universe to conspire with me to be able to pay my rent beyond just the 1 month that I knew I could cover. And so for the next 32 days, I did favors on behalf of others. I was available to be their emissary of deliberate acts of kindness on their behalf. And what I realized at the end of the 32 days, which now I had this amazing overflowing client calendar of people that wanted to work with me from all of the relationships that I ended up meeting, was that I also was experiencing the intentionality and the essence of that deliberate kindness every time. It wasn't something that was apart from me. It was a part of me.
Wow. What a great story.